too want to give a short update, and it is short this time, on the actions taken by the New River Service Authority Transition Board. We met last week, and for 4.5 hours, and only came up with two actions. And one action is that we authorized a retainer, a $5,000 retainer to McGuire Woods, a law firm out of Asheville, to explore the case against a former audit firm, Valdemar Church. And then we also wrestled for quite some time with the medical records issue. What we came down to was to allocate, we were presented with several options by the expert, Mrs. Marilyn Brothers. She had been employed by Smoky Mountain LME to look at the medical records, to assess their condition and where they were, and then basically I don't think she put out for bids, but she contacted people or firms that were known to handle medical records and have a good track record with that. We were presented with two different options basically, and we chose the option to come up with about $50,000 for Iron Mountain Imaging. I believe it's Iron Mountain Imaging, to collect the records, to purge any that needed to be purged, that were old records. And now we're talking about paper records too, because basically the business had converted to electronic records. So these were records that, as years go on, there will be less and less requests for to look at those records. And in fact, that is already happening. The paper records are not being requested very much anymore. And but anyway, this firm, Iron Mountain, which apparently has a good, or we were told by Ms. Brothers, that they have a good track record. They're well respected. They've been in the industry quite some time. $50,000 to collect, index, and purge the old files. In other words, to ready them for storage. And then we were asking Smoky Mountain Center to step up and take possession of the files once those were put in correct order. And that's what we did. It was a 4-1 vote. That's it.
Anything else?
Question?
Under